We are back with another Drevis Declares. We've been through a few tournaments recently. I'm very excited to have all my special guests with me here again today. How are you doing today, Rich?
I'm doing amazing. I have played so much Alpha today. I don't think my day could get better.
I
How how are
feel
how are you guys doing?
I'm doing good. I played so much Pokemon today, my day just could not be better. So I think it's pretty good. What about you, Ash?
I'm feeling pretty good. I used like so many Mithra Dares today. My day could not get any better. I love that move. It's so cool.
wow.
Mithra
Okay,
Downer
let's.
saved my life, okay?
Wow.
You said Mithra Downer?
Yes.
Get rid of all the Mithras moves. I don't think she should be allowed to have moves.
It's her best aerial.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't really have a strong opinion on which of her like 9 out of 10 aerials are the best.
They're all like stupid
Nine
broken.
feels
No, they're
silly.
all really good.
They're
You
all
have
so good. Up air's probably better.
more. You're so silly.
Man, guys, which one's better, $99 or $100?
that
99
is
has
Mithra.
more nines.
True. Anyways,
That, that
we're
that's a
here to
very
talk
true
about a
statement.
number of things today.
All right. So, what was the first thing we were gonna talk about?
Cavalier
So
Clash happened
Bro,
recently.
we see it
let's
on the
just say
screen. So we have a little
I already
top
went.
player in our scene now. Not even
Let's
high
just say
level
I went to
anymore.
Cavalier class. Um, so I got there on the Saturday. I entered melee as well. I was seeded to get top eight. I did not get top eight. And I also didn't get to play Rat Monster either. I lost to this Fox player and a Sheik player,
Tis tis tis.
and I went like mostly Fox, but some Yoshi. So I got ninth in melee. Um,
How is it
I go
playing?
to old. What'd you say?
How is it? I've always wanted to ask you this. How is playing? I know you play more Fox in Melee question mark, or at least out of region outside of Asheville you do. But how is using the same character across multiple games? Because when I try to play
Um,
Diddy amongst multiple games, it like fucks me up.
it's 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 not that bad just because of like first of all how different melee Yoshi is to Ultimate Yoshi. Like my game plan isn't like similar at all, really. And
Plus, you
also, I use GameCube controller for Melee and then Pro controller for Ultimate, so I don't really. It's like it doesn't like mess me up as bad as it would if I
Uh,
was on the same controller.
I
And
feel the
there's like
same
zero muscle memory translation.
Yeah, yeah,
way.
yeah.
Sleep up in Melee on a GameCube versus like Procon and Ultimate. Just like having a different controller, it like you get to have like that muscle memory for that game. It does mess
Yeah,
me up,
exactly.
though.
huh. I'll keep that in mind
I do
for.
sometimes like try to shield drop though, but that's about it.
Oh, that's not good in Ultimate.
Well, I just like sit on the platform and shield, which is like no. Um, so I don't shield like that much on platforms. Um,
At least we can jump
but
out of shield in this game.
yes. I don't like that religion,
But how was your
but
Ultimate run?
yeah, in Ultimate, I had to wait like an hour before I could get my first setting because I was queued for stream because my opponent was Rat Monster, and I guess they were like, "Whoa, that's a melee player, and they're in an Ultimate bracket. We gotta put them on stream." And then I play Rat Monster, right? I did all my Luigi practice, and I just kind of didn't approach him, and then he would make a mistake, and I would back air him. I would get like a bunch of damage. So that was basically what happened the whole set. I was able to win pretty cleanly, 3-0. Um, and then after that, I
Sweet.
had to I had to fight Tweak, which I did a lot of prep for, but it was not enough. I unfortunately just got player gapped. He's a lot better than me. I got 3-0, but there were some like kind of close games. I got a couple stock leads, and I'm pretty happy with how I played.
You did
Um,
pretty respectable against him.
yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. I just think like he had a really good idea of like how I wanted to approach. I should have camped way harder. But in losers, my first round was against this pit player who got upset, and they were like way better than I thought they were gonna be.
Did you 3-0
And
them?
it was 3-1, but like game one was close. Game two I lost, but it was close, and then game three was also pretty close. I felt like I was playing really passively, and like they were kind of just like messing me up for it, and they were like getting some like good edge guards on me. Pitt's a really weird matchup, but I was able to win 3-1, and then I think I played the Link player next. Um, and I don't know a lot about Link, but I think I was just the better player, and I was able to like kind of deal with all their stuff and like neutral be their shields. They had a bit of a shield habit, and like edge guard them a lot. I was able to 3-0 them. I was seeded to lose that. I think I was seeded to place 97th, and so I was supposed to lose there. And then
That was some
for my last
disrespectful
round of
seeding.
pools, I did not appreciate getting seeded 97th. Like I thought it was valid because like I was looking at their stats and I'm like, oh, this Link player not bad, but I was a better player. I don't know.
Damn.
I mean they did go game five with like one of the Steve players that like baited out. So I don't know. Maybe they were just like tilted or something. But
I feel like Link players are
uh
weird because there's a Link player
yes.
named I think Delta Force, who's supposed to be
Yes.
pretty good. And then he fought Spandex, and Spandex like 3-stocked him 3-0'd, like destroyed at LMBM. And I was like, oh, I thought Delta Force was like a super high level player. Not saying he isn't. I don't, but
Yeah,
was
I
like,
think they're
damn.
on like NJPR or something.
I think Link players are just really weird, like really weird consistency.
Yeah.
But go on.
But last set of pools, I had to fight Oolong, which I was not happy about. I don't really like the Wii Fit matchup. But I have studied it a lot because I lost to Chunky last patchwork. Um, and I got 3-0 there, and I didn't, and so I studied the matchup a lot. And I really didn't want to lose there because at Patchwork, which is the only other major I've gone to, I lost to Beastly in my round two, and then I lost to Wii Fit just to barely not make it out of pools, and that was about to happen
Yeah.
again, and did not want that to happen. Um, I lost game one, which I think was pretty close, and then game two he had like a pretty big lead, and like I was at like high percent last stock, and I had just taken his second, and then I got some good damage, and I got a neutral beat, and I was like, I need the kill now. I can't play this game like this last stock anymore, and so I just like went for a down B on the egg and he messed up his like he didn't really know how to get out of egg, so I was able I just got away with like down being the egg, and he just died for it at like 100, which was really lucky. But it really got me back into the set. I think I won game three. Yeah, about 2-1, and then I lost game four. I forgot how. I don't really remember this set that well. Um, and then game five, um, I like had a stock lead the whole game. And then last stock, I had like a little bit of damage on him. And I was able to get a really good advantage state and got into like 100, but then I was at 0. And then he got like a bunch of damage on me. He got a deep breathing Nair up smash, which almost killed me at like 65, and I got really scared. And then I don't remember one of the stocks I got a down throw up air on him because he DI'd in. I don't remember if it was last stock. I kind of forgot how I won the set, but I know I got a down throw up air in there at one point. But I was able to win that set. Last stock last hit, which I was really happy about because I haven't made out of pools in a major before. And that means I got to day two. So day two, I had CJ Frozen, which I had to wait like another hour because he had Collegiate Cruise.
I
And that
heard
was like
Collegiate Cruise was just not ran well.
that shit pissed me off because like it was like a best of three of like a crew battle, and so it was like three crew battles for like each of like the four sets, and so it was like so many, and it went like an hour over. And of course, the one team that had my opponent was the one playing. Um, and so I had to wait like another hour. But fortunately, I've beaten CJ Frozen before. I was pretty confident. Game one, I three stocked him, and then game two, I got three stocked. And then I think game three, I won last hit, and then game four, I also won last hit because I decided, oh, he's shielding a lot in the corner. Uh, while he's just like throwing grenades, like he'll throw a grenade and then immediately shield. And so I went for the dash grab, and then I went for down throw, and then he DI'd in on down throw, and then I got a down throw up air, which is becoming a trend, which is unfortunate. But
The
you can just DI out.
the top pip player Slayer.
Actually, though,
The better
so-called
they are,
three fingers
the
when
less
they
they
have
know the
to
matchup.
when they get down throwed by Yoshi. Um, but I won that. I didn't actually have to wait that long before my next set, only like 20 minutes. I was watching because like Achimo Omega was the set I was waiting on. I got to watch that set like while I was waiting. Um, and so Omega lost, so I played him. Um, game one, I had like a bit of a lead. Um, and then he kind of just like started running away with it. And then game two, I lost last hit. And then game three, I was able to win like pretty solidly, honestly. Like I got like a little lead, and then I just like got a Yoshi advantage state before he got my stock. Um, in game four, I think I got another lead, but he kind of I don't even remember what happened, but I wasn't able to close that. Pretty good run.
Yeah. No, I
What
was like watching that Omega set. I think the biggest thing that went wrong for you there was just he just like got so much mileage off of Arson.
Honestly, no, I don't even think it was that. There was this if I didn't know that fair one was safe on shield. Um, and so I would shield fair one, and I'm like, oh, I can nair it, and then I would try to nair it. He shields it, and then he up smashes my nair, even though I'm like drifting back.
I
And I
haven't.
lost four stocks to that, and I didn't adapt fast enough. Like I was able to adapt in like game four, but it wasn't like I had already lost so much mileage off it. I got a
We
couple
went
dash grabs.
behind.
The dash
What?
grabs are the most important. I have no idea where Ash went.
I don't know.
Oh,
Right here.
Ash.
Whoa.
she's back.
Does it make you cute?
But that was a very, very strong result. Like, that was a result that I don't think anyone else in Asheville has ever come really close to before, at least, especially with the Oolong win.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, 33rd out of 296 people post DQs. Insane run.
Yeah, after my dog shit seeding, they better not see
Out,
me like that again.
outplacing Pharaoh, too.
True.
Yeah, no, he was the
I think
highest placing Yoshi at the event.
Best Yoshi in the
yeah, I got
game.
outplaced by like I think only like three North Carolina people outplaced me. Granted, there wasn't like that many like North Carolina people there,
I
but
think,
Yeah.
excluding Anarchy, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, I think Chugs and Endothea just outplaced you by one spot.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that is true. No, one thing about 33rd that's super funny to me is you got the exact same place as people like Gluto, Apollo Kage,
Yeah, he's was still low.
Spiegel.
And you didn't
No,
really
He
have
was
that
still
lucky
low.
of a bracket path to get there either. Like, you've beaten Frozen before, but having to beat Oolong to make it out and fighting Omega that
Yeah.
early is like
Yeah.
you had to get like
Also
a
considering I didn't really get to like have a winner's run because I had tweak round two,
Yeah, no,
so I had to play like double the sets.
yeah, part of being underseeded.
Yeah. Oh well.
well. You probably won't be underseeded next time. I'd be very shocked. Also, I just
One
looked
thing
it
I
up.
want to bring up. Oh, God.
I just looked it up. Rich has gone up since the last time I checked, 150 points on shoe stats. He should have
shit.
went. If I'm looking at the North Carolina top 100 accurately, I know it doesn't matter, but like the amount you shoot up in points every time you do decently is kind of insane. You went from number
I'm a big
9.
fan of. Every algorithm loves me so much.
You went from number 9 to
Well,
number 5. You're right behind Ian
Choco
now.
Cluck is high up there because he plays a lot, not because he beats the
I
strongest.
don't mean I don't mean the best players often.
But he plays a lot.
I got
But
some good
one
wins on
thing
it.
about Cavalier Clash that I thought was absolutely insane was Gluttony losing to Greninja for the first time ever.
That was
The French are
insane.
supposed to like frogs or something.
I was hyped and sad.
I'm actually so sad I didn't get to watch that set because I was like playing during it. I got to watch like
I
the
watched
very
it on
very
Twitch
end,
and it was insane.
but
I watched it on stream. I think
Yeah.
I haven't watched the most Tarek, but I feel like Anarchy, like the way he sees and plays the game is so different. Um, that I guess I'm not too surprised that he would have more success just off the way he plays, because I think they play like night and day from each other.
Yeah.
I think like Anarchy plays Smash more and Tarek plays Greninja more, if that makes sense. But I could be talking out of my ass.
I haven't watched a lot of Tariq Greninja, so I also would not know.
I think that they just play different. I think that
Oh.
Anarchy plays very aggressive for Greninja.
I don't know if I agree with the aggressive part.
I don't know to that.
He plays active, like maybe he's not like always like running in, but he's always doing something.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't be running in with Greninja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've watched
Aggressive
Tariq
part.
play a little bit, and I feel like he's active too.
I mean, like they're both like doing things. It's just like I wouldn't call them like aggressive.
It's just like they're always moving.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's how you like play like a bait and punish character like this.
I mean, yeah.
But like
So
you're
if
not
I'm-
you're not really like engaging.
All I need to know is that if I'm moving around with Diddy and I'm doing like monkey flips around the stage, doing like crazy barrel things, going under the stage, running away, that just means I'm being aggressive. And you guys need to stop complaining.
You are the most aggressive Diddy.
If I'm sitting on platform and back airing, I think I'm just I'm playing pretty aggressive. You know, I'm throwing at a mid.
When I jump back and mash Razor Leaf with Ivysaur, I feel quite aggressive.
Okay. I guess I was referring to my experience playing Anarchy. In my experience playing U2 is not aggressive.
Damn. Fuck.
Why the fuck would I approach Jigglypuff?
Wait, you're right. Why would I do that? That's why you do kind of okay against
I approach
Anarchy.
Jigglypuff?
In fact, most of my losses to Ash can be attributed by approaching.
Why the
Same.
fuck would I ever? Why would I approach any character actually?
I love dying at 40 because I went towards my opponent.
Why would I do anything besides back air?
Yeah, that was definitely a very impressive result from both you and from Anarchy. I won't lie, I was a little sad. I feel like Anarchy kind of underperformed at LMBM. But I feel like he made a much deeper run at Cav Clash. So
I
it's
didn't know
happy
he
to
was that
see.
old.
Yeah, he actually lost to a Diddy in Losers. He lost to FD.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he lost to Candle and FD at Let's Make Big Moves. No, Diddy Greninja is bad. It's just
Yeah.
bad. Like, CJ Frozen
They
will play
also
Diddy
took
Kong
tweak at
against
Cav
Anarchy
Clash as well.
sometimes.
I think it's secretly like it's -2, but it's not worse than -2 like every Greninja says. But it is not a great matchup.
I don't play the matchup. I wouldn't know.
Fair enough. But yeah, it was kind of sad because I watched FD fight him live and I was like, damn, I can't believe all this stuff is working. But FD's good though. I've reviewed a few FD sets. Unfortunately, he did not fight Anarchy on stream.
That's not
Yeah,
the
that's
like
fair.
a Kazuya player. I didn't know they played Diddy.
He's
Yeah,
a
he plays
Cos-
Kazuya Diddy
and Rosalina.
and Rosalina.
Oh.
A very
Nice.
interesting tri-main.
Cool as fuck though. I do think I think of all three characters in the game, because like with FGC players, it's like, oh yeah, no, every FGC player has like a Ryu, Ken, and Kaz. But like to see Diddy, Kaz, and Rosa is really funny.
Yeah.
But he was a Diddy main before Kazuya came out, and then he switched to Kazuya. But I was like, well, I still have Diddy on the pocket. I don't
Yeah.
know his journey, but I'm gonna make a guess.
I mean, I get it. I also, if I was a Kazuya player, I also would not want to play Kazuya Greninja.
Yeah.
And if you have
That sounds
a
awesome.
character that wins +5 like every Greninja says, I mean, might as well. And I did work.
Speaking of secondaries.
Well, what a transition.
Well, what a transition. I know. We mentioned talking about secondaries and just like the concept of like counterpicking overall in general.
Dylan, you're the only one who
What are your
actually.
thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on that,
He's
Daniel,
good.
the solo main?
My thoughts on that. I feel like, you know what? Fine, I'll give my thoughts first. I'm in the. I have long-term plans for a secondary, but not short-term plans, if that makes sense. But I'd pull out Lucina if my back's against the wall, and I think I'm only losing because of the matchup, which is namely like Steve, same as Snake.
Mhm.
I want to pick up either Cloud or Palutena though long term, but I'm not really invested in doing that right now. I want to just increase my overall skill level and try to hit my head against a wall with Diddy first. I am of the opinion, surprisingly controversial, so I don't know what the thoughts are going to be about. But I've had people love to argue with me about this. In my opinion, if you want to improve as much and as fast as possible, solo maining is the most efficient route to get there. Or at least, like, if you have a secondary, it should be like.
I'd agree.
I can agree with that. Maybe not on like a fundamental level, but in terms of like learning like a character and figuring out everything about them, I do think helps. I do think
Or
like
just like,
short term wise is better.
or like just like getting like good results. I think just like starting with a solo name is just like understanding the
I
game
think
through like one perspective.
I think you can still
If
use
you're
other.
like, go on.
Oops. I think you can still use other characters for like friendlies and stuff. Like I have a lot of like deep pockets for randoms or friendlies or whatever. Um, but like putting like all of your like serious time into one character, in my opinion, will make you improve quicker than spreading that time throughout. But I do think there's a point in your Smash journey, which I don't really know when that point is. I guess when you start getting like top 200 in the world or close to it or something, where a secondary could be really useful. But it could be different for everyone, and it also depends on how frequent. I don't know. There's a lot of like gray area to it, in my opinion. But I do think if you want to improve as fast as possible, solo maining will help you more than spreading it.
Well, yeah, no, it's also just
Pause.
like I mean, like sunken cost fallacy. It's like, oh, I'm gonna put all of my time into this one thing because I'm gonna improve at it faster. Whereas if I try to divide my like, it's like if I tried to learn how to ride a unicycle while also trying to learn how to juggle. If I'm putting like 30 minutes into riding the unicycle a day and then 30 minutes into juggling, I would improve a lot faster if I just put an hour into juggling.
I'm surprised you're saying this because you dual main.
I mean, yeah, but I didn't pick up Greninja until like 2, 3 years after I started playing PT.
I guess that's fair. Oh, and something I wanted to bring up. So, Ash, you are potentially picking up Aegis for a certain dinosaur in this video call, or not?
No,
Whatever.
it's just on it.
Um, however, something I wanted to address. Anytime I mention picking up a potential secondary, you're like, what if you just learn the matchup with Diddy? What if you do like, what if you just win everything with Diddy, even like what I consider a -3 in Steve or whatever? But now here you are following the footsteps of picking up a potential
Okay,
secondary.
let's not compare Diddy Steve with or with Puff Yoshi or Puff
Oh my
Sonic.
god. I think they're both
Okay,
I
I
agree.
don't know if these
I
are
agree with that
different.
sentence.
I think they're all
It was
-3.
you pick up the secondary for like 2 weeks and then never play them again. And it was more like you're gonna be playing Diddy on this anyways. And you're
Low
only
key, I think if you're not a bottom 10 character, you don't have -3s. I think there are maybe like 2 to 5 -3s in the entire game.
Yeah, and Puff is a bottom 10 character. So
I don't think Jigglypuff is a bottom 10 character. I think Jigglypuff Sonic is one of the worst matchups in the entire game, if not the worst.
I can agree, at least with one of the worst.
I don't know. Hungrybox took a game off of Sonic's before.
On Wi-Fi.
and
Okay, and I will say
Yeah,
that
where
in that
Sonic's
matchup,
buffed.
I think that
everybody
That's
wins
true,
the lottery at
actually.
some point.
Sonic with 10 seconds left on the clock just ran into a pound is like you are taking a single game as an example.
Well, when you consider the skill gap, I don't know.
It was Wi-Fi. I think they might have been on Yoshi's.
It was
No,
Yoshi's
that's what I was saying.
story.
They were on
They were
Yoshi's
on
story.
Yoshi's.
Oh, I don't remember all that. I'm
The,
not gonna
the
lie.
coin box rule set's so bad.
Yeah,
The Yoshi's probably makes that matchup a -2 instead.
He
I'm
ran
saying,
into pound
like-
on Yoshi's.
And you're acting like this single game is crazy. Like, I don't know. In my round one, I fought this guy Super Sky, and it went like game 5. I still
Well,
feel like,
yeah.
and I stopped winning once I don't have the burst range to do anything if they're charging spin dash.
Yeah, you do just kind of have to sit there like a chud.
This is true.
Like, I can't approach. They can get the lead back at any time. I have a frame 4 air dodge. There's so many things that work. It's like actually like there's literally nothing I can do.
You don't have a timeout win con either.
Yeah.
I know.
They're getting and also air dodge, so a lot of my combos just don't work, and they can also just like their recovery is weirdly like really good.
I mean, yeah, if they don't jump, you're not like gonna kill them with like naring their spring or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have their air dodge is fast enough, and it goes further than Jigglypuff.
hmm
It goes further than Jigglypuff, and it's frame 2. Like it's like there's no win condition. You're getting so little off of every interaction, and every interaction is unwinnable to get it to win. Like
I
Yeah,
wish
no, it's
they
like
would.
you.
You
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. Oh.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like with Sonic players, the way I like kind of view the matchup is the Sonic player has to make 2 mistakes before you're allowed to capitalize. With Jigglypuff, it feels like they have to like make 4.
Yeah.
I won like 2 games because I would just like they'd spin dash and I'd read they go into me. I'd sing and it traded.
That's crazy.
And it was really funny. And I made like some really weird reads, but like I was like this like I was like, you know what? Genuinely that's the only character I'm like definitely switching for, but like at the same time I might as well use it for others that I'm picking up a secondary. I don't think that it just makes you like I don't think solo meaning is probably better. I'm just like I like this game and that's like one of the few times I'm like I don't like this game, so I'm gonna do something so I like the game because I think if I like the game more I'll care more and try to improve.
That's why you solo mean a good character, not Jigglypuff.
No, I wish I liked the character.
Yeah.
The moment Ash decides to swap to Yoshi, it is over for the scene. We
It
all
is
packed
actually
up and
so over. I'm never winning again.
I think that I think your Yoshi would be better. And
I mean, I
also,
would
That's a
hope
loser
so,
mentality.
but still.
I don't think I genuinely do not care enough for Yoshi. Like I hate Yoshi
I'm glad.
to care.
We are glad.
Thank God.
I might just
I
pick up
get-
Yoshi at a
There was a period of like 2 weeks. It was not during the Sea Bucket phase that I considered mining Yoshi.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's fucking Triad all over again. I can't fucking stand it.
Yeah, no, I don't like Yoshi, and there are too many Yoshis. And
I'm sorry.
Yeah, fuck that character.
I like your Yoshi. I like-
I'll only ever play Alpha at the local again.
I like your Yoshi.
Well, speaking of Alf, you seem to agree with me on my solo meaning sentiment, but Alf is
Okay,
contradictory.
Here's the deal with Alf, right? So, as a Yoshi player, right? I don't have -2s, so I don't need a secondary. But Alf is just such a fun character, and I love playing Alf. So I think it's like possible I could like bring him out at some point, but I just feel like there's never gonna be a situation where I'm like down 0-2 or whatever, and I don't think I can win with Yoshi. So I don't think
Fair
he's like
enough.
necessarily a secondary.
Yeah, and like for me, I just also like I'm enjoying playing Aegis and down
Yeah.
airing with Kira.
That is fair. Aegis is a very fun character, not for your opponent, but to play as.
Yeah, I think the last
Matchup.
time Aegis like seriously is when I like tried to time out your Jigglypuff. I won that game, but it was funny.
I
was
do
not a
not.
good
I forgot about that until you brought it up. That was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, so I had an Aegis specifically for Jigglypuffs. I'd run into a bracket because I hate the Ditto, and I would just try to time them out.
I think I'd win today.
That's awesome. Why not play Sonic? I thought that matchup was unwinnable.
What? Because
Why not?
I like honestly I just hate Sonic.
Wow.
And also I just like end up side being off stage. It's funny.
Well, so we've also had a few brackets since Cavalier Clash. I think we had I think it was just one MUIR because Snow did not let us do any other weeklies.
Yeah.
We
Wait,
did
no,
just
no,
kind of
no,
die
no.
for like weeks.
There was one weekly that I know Rich couldn't go to, but I think I fought. No,
It was
no,
it
I
was the
fought.
one on Cav Clash weekend, right?
Are you
No,
talking
I
about
think
the
it was
one
a
where
week after.
Meteor popped out?
Or maybe I'm wrong.
No, if you're talking about the one Meteor went to, that was during Cav Clash weekend.
Oh, my bad. We did have one Smashville where Meteor showed up. Gotta love Meteor, the only Tennessee player that currently shows up for the Asheville scene. Although he seems upset whenever I beat his Steve, so I don't know. Ash was bragging about how Rich wasn't there, so she was gonna get top 2 and make her money back, and she still got 3rd.
We'll need that money back.
But Ash put up a respectable fight, if I recall correctly, in winners.
To like shit on me as well. Like every single time we've had a topic, you have to bring in something about how like something against me.
All right, I'm sorry. I will only say nice things about you for the rest of the podcast. You just say you're kind of like what Leo used to be. You say things that put you in like funny situations sometimes. Like I don't think Rich has ever been like, "Oh yeah, I'm making so much money today," and then like lost because he either doesn't say shit like that. He's either humble or he wins.
Humble.
It was simply a joke because I lost to Rich every week and he isn't here.
All right.
It's not like I was seriously like, yay. I was actually very
I'm not
sad.
the one who was making you play for 3rd.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like I was not the one in
All right,
your way.
I am sorry. I will be only nice to you throughout the entire rest of this podcast. You did a great job beating Meteor and winners. I wish that you wanted losers too.
What a nice fellow.
Wait, I didn't mean. I did not mean that in a mean way, I promise.
Like nasty. But yeah, no, we also had my ultimate is ready. The only tournament that we're gonna talk about where literally all 4 of us were at.
It's true.
This is true. Rich once again doing a pretty impressive result, almost taking his head off of Anarchy, which most of the state can't do.
Game 5 wasn't that close.
But still, just
But I'm happy with
Game
how I
5.
played.
I would
No,
say
yeah,
there was
I'm
some
pretty
merit
happy.
in that game 5.
Yeah.
Do you think you got in your...
Dylan got the only upset of the entire tournament.
I did get the only upset of the entire bracket.
Oh yeah,
The seeding was
Wookie.
too good that Dylan had to ruin it.
As he does.
No, my ultimate was ready was fun. It was my comeback bracket. I wasn't allowed to compete for real for like 2
That's
months.
true.
So-
Cranky Hard died.
Craig Too Hard fucking died.
Died doing what he loved.
He died doing what he loved. He cranked too hard. But yeah, no, I'm back at competing. I came back. I didn't lose to Jason, thank God. I would have been upset if 2 months away from the game is the reason I lost my win streak. And then I got to play Wookie. Playing Wookie is so fun. I played him for the very first time at QCC. And he was kind of inebriated. I lost 3-1, and the one game I took was a 3-stock, and I was like, if I get a run back, I low-key could win. And then I got a run back and won.
Wait, so you lost him when he was blasted, and you were not rusty at that time, and then a rusty Dylan fighting a sober Wookie was able to win the set. That is very intriguing.
I want to keep it a full stack, Daniel. I think my first set against you, and then the last 2 games the last 2 games for our second set, where I low-key was just geeking off the dopamine.
What a guy.
I think those were literally the only times I think I played Rusty the entire bracket. I straight up do not believe I'm Rusty in the slightest.
I just want to say that when Wookie went up 2-1 against Dylan, Daniel pulled out the Giddy Wii Fit Trainer bots. He was like, I gotta get my study up after Wookie beats him. And then Dylan won.
Yeah, no. Go ahead.
Look, it's like an option stuff, because I knew it was possible for Dylan to win, but if Dylan didn't win, if he lost the next game, then I'd be going into that set raw dogging that shit, you know?
Notice
But-
how he said possible. Rich believed. Rich knew in his heart.
It's true. Yeah, that's why when Daniel went up 2-1 against Dylan, I started studying Greninja VODs. So I knew my ass was making it back to Grands.
Rich hitting a hungry box crying when he sees me and Daniel playing for any stakes ever.
Well, you see, it was fun playing you again, Dylan. I wish you weren't rusty during only my sets for some reason.
You play like weird in the sense that like you don't play like any other player I've ever played before. So like
Huh?
whenever I have to be in a different mindset when I play you specifically.
I did not know my play was that unique.
I love it. It's like a cool puzzle that like every once in a while I have to like remember where the pieces are.
Interesting, I see. Have you fought other Diddy players? Do you think it's a Diddy thing or a Drevis thing?
I think it's just a Drevis thing. I fought Octavius Rex at Patchwork and I lost game 5, but that was honestly due to nerves and also like that was before my enlightenment. And I played Joshi and won. I played Wook. Like I honestly like I'm good at against Diddy. I do think it's just a you thing. I also think it's like since we've played 30 sets, it's like you're allowed to play me more than you play PT.
That's fair. I do got that a little bit of that Dylan download. By the way, you should stop narrowing off of ledge as your step 1 every single time. But
I agree. I do agree with that.
unless it works, but I just step aside, wait for it, fair.
Yeah, no, like I said, ledge. I do need to figure it out. PT is super donkey dog shit at ledge, and I am susceptible to the one option that kind of works.
And I don't think you did as well as you wanted, Ash, but you did. That one game you took off of me in our loser set, I was impressed by. I feel like you were doing very, like... I could tell that you studied me / Diddy / whatever it was before our set, but I think you just got in your own head, unfortunately.
No, it's like it frustrates me when I play against you because sometimes we have really good sets. It just feels like a lot of the time I end up having a game plan and something happens that tilts me and then like I stop doing my game plan. And then I'm just like losing the same way over and over again to where like I don't know if it feels that way for you, but it feels like when I'm losing to you, like, or it's like dominant, it's like the same way every time.
Yeah, I call that one doing the Daniel, which he didn't do against me, and I'm very proud of.
And I'm just like, I just like end up getting tilted, and it's like weird.
I guess 1, I do think I have a download on you, and 2, I think that what was I gonna say? I developed a lot of like I did study up for you in particular because I don't want to lose to you at MUIR. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really want to lose to anyone, but
every other time we played right after like you coming over, I usually win those sets specifically.
no, I
So
feel like you get a level up every time we play friendlies. I was actually kind of like nervous. I still wanted to. It was good practice, but I was a bit nervous playing you. I feel like you figure things out in like long friendly stretches, like really quickly. And then it takes me a couple weeks to like figure out what
Is
you're
that why
doing
you say no to me all the time when I ask?
No. That is not. I think usually I just have stuff going on because I work a lot. But I did a lot of things that I think work. Like there's a lot of implementations I did, I think had advantages against you, I guess.
Yeah.
And I studied the Puff matchup because you brought me to game 5 last MUIR, and that scared the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was like, oh my god, I feel like fighting Ash in like a important bracket versus a Smashville. It's like fighting Super Elfie. So I gotta study up. I can't let this happen again.
I think that
Go on.
I think also I just like the past couple months I haven't been playing that well, and a big part of that is like neurological, as in like medical issues.
Mm-hmm.
I can agree
Yeah.
with that. I think once your medical issues are over, it'll be over for everyone in Asheville except for Rich.
Yeah.
Unless you pick up that Aegis, I don't know.
I've been like
I don't know.
only playing them
I'm
a
getting a lot
lot.
better at the Aegis matchup.
I remember my Aegis did better against you than my Diddy that one time.
That
When I
was
was
that
a
was
little-
before I played against Storm though, and then after that I studied the matchup a lot.
That's fair.
I don't know how I do now.
What's our time looking like right now, Daniel?
I think we started at like 10:15 because it took us a bit to get started, so we got like 15 minutes left.
We
Whenever
love
you have
hopping. Go ahead.
QCC.
Yeah,
Hello.
I think that was the last major topic. Me, Elfie, and Puppy Cat, all three went to QCC the day before yesterday. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little tight about it, so I'm gonna let Ash speak first. Whatever she wants to talk about, and then I'll speak my opinion after. But I was a little tight.
So I kind of like. So we were talking about like taking like doing like a 3-day excursion to go to QCC, or like 2-day excursion to go to QCC before, with like taking like a bus all the way to Charlotte. And I woke up like kind of late, not thinking about anything, and I just got a message of like, "Do you want to go to QCC?" And I was like, "Wait, were we planning on that today? I forgot." And so I kind of just woke up, got ready, and got picked up, and then we went to QCC. And the whole day I was like very out of it, and was like, "I'm either gonna play. This is a day I'm either gonna be playing awesome or terrible." And we get there, and I'm like excited because I get to fight Dell, my partner, like round 2. We're seeded 2, and then I look at the thing and I have to fight Super Sky, who's like Sonic round 1, and I got kind of scared because I'm like, that match is really hard. And then we like play, it goes game 5, but then I like that matchup's not winnable, and I got really sad. And then the round 1 losers, I was like, okay, I guess I can make a run. It was a bad matchup, but I still played it well. Let's see what's happening. And then it's just like Yoshi, and I'm like, oh no. And then I play the Yoshi, and I was like, oh yes, never mind, this is fine.
You scared of a Yoshi that's not rich? That's crazy.
Yes.
It's an awful matchup.
It's an awful matchup, and
You-
like I get closer with Rich also because I played Rich a bunch of times.
Yeah,
you beat
Like,
Philly on your
like-
first try.
That was
What?
so long ago.
And then I lost to Philly on my second try.
Yeah, but you were fighting a Yoshi in round 1 losers.
Okay,
The
fighting.
matchup's not so
Okay,
bad
and you know who I
that...
fought in round 2 losers? Number 4 in North Carolina. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Clearly it did!
Losers brackets at QCCs are shark pools, man. Never.
Oh wait, I
doubt
forgot
them
I
ever.
was supposed to be nice, my bad. I'm very happy you
Well, my
beat the
point
Yoshi.
is like, it's like I don't know anyone. Like, I don't know if they're good. I don't know anything. I just see Yoshi on the character select screen and get scared.
Elfie, you're a goated, very strong, amazing competitor. So I would be, unless it's a PR level Yoshi, I would be utmost confident in your ability to take any other Yoshi that's not Philly or Rich in North Carolina.
I think that's like fair. I guess for me, like I've studied a lot about that matchup, and it's still just really scary all the time, especially if it's like someone I've never played before. And like regardless, I'm just like stressed out because I'm like, I don't think I'm playing bad, but like if I go 0-2, I'll be really sad. Also, I really wanted to fight Dell, so I was grumpy about that.
That's fair.
I also want to play Dell.
What?
I thought
I said I also want to play Dell.
Yeah, and we were seated to play. And I was like really happy that like Dell was there because we haven't seen each other in a while. She was gonna come to like MUAR but couldn't. So I was like, she also waited to sign up so I wouldn't see on the attendees so she could see me, and it was her birthday and it was really sweet and we like hung out. It was really nice.
It is very sweet.
And then I was like, I think that helped me play good because I was just happy. And then round 2 I had Storch, and I was like, oh no, actually, oh yes, because we haven't played in bracket, but like our friendlies and sets were like always really fun. And then we like played, I went down 2-0. I like lost game 1 because I missed my rest on up air rest on Rob. Because this loser's a tryhard that like SDIs the up air hit. He's cool.
The fuck?
We're friends.
I tried doing
You
the
can-
SDI.
You can SDI. Well, it just makes it harder because like when you SDI single hits, you just slightly move and it messes me up.
Oh, I see.
Like-
Because I've tried SDIing it before and I still got rusted.
Well, yeah, it helped me mess up. It makes it easier for me to mess up. It doesn't guarantee you safety. It just makes it harder for me.
Oh, I see.
Like
It's still
like
a
I
true
can
combo.
follow. It's like when It's like when someone's like SDIing really hard and I'm still following them with like down air. It's because like I'm drifting to follow it. Like I was like playing out of my mind that set though. I was like I invented like new strings for like how to follow his SDI because it was weird. Game 1 I ended up losing because I like missed a rest. Then like game 2 he kind of like 2 or 3 stalked me. It was rough. Then game 3 I was like down. I just was like, okay, back to PS2. Let's just like do this. And it was like close, but I felt like, okay, yeah, I felt good because he was playing extremely fast and like a lot of things happening, but like my decision making was catching up to where like I was making like we'd have like a really long, like intense interaction and I would like be the one to outplay like at the very end. And I was starting to feel really good. Like I think that I'm a player that is really good when things are very fast paced, but Jigglypuff is not a character that can set the pace of a game. So I end up doing very good when the pace is fast and people keep it fast. When I'm like able to like pressure and like run up and like just like jump around, like do everything and they're like doing their thing, I'm getting grabs. But like game 5 was funny where I saved like down smashing the ledge because he was holding on ledge for a while to like the very last stock at like 120. And then he like lived and it was also a co-percent, so I got really mad. And then I like spaced perfectly against Nair with like a back air, perfect spacing. And then like he lived again. And I'm at like and now I'm at like 90 while he's at like 180. And I'm getting a little mad
Holy
and a
shit.
little scared.
You're more susceptible to dying there than he is.
Yeah,
True.
and then or maybe it was not like 200 yet. And then I like read like a jump, like I jump over his shield and up air, and he jumps into it, and then he lives. And I'm like getting increasingly bad. And then I get hit by like the one part of Nair that wouldn't kill me at that percent. And then I'm in the top corner, and he's also like we like traded or something, and he's also up there. And then like last second, I just jump above him and pound, and he like up air because like I thought he was gonna try to up air me, and then he like jumped into my pound.
Mhm.
And it was like, that was so tense. I got so mad. I was like, something wants me to lose today. And then
Well,
I was like, okay, I guess instead of playing bad, I'm playing really good. And then I felt like a Falco right after. I forget their tag, but they beat a Vahe. It was like something Joe.
enough, Joe.
I'm Joe.
And I forgot how to fight Falco. I was like, what's happening? I forget how to edge guard Falco. So I'm just like playing Falco, not like making like crazy reads, nothing, no like not edge guarding at all because I was just like really scared and anxious for some reason. And so I'm like winning, but it's like me winning like 17 neutral interactions in a row as Jigglypuff and getting like then like stuff. And it was like kind of rough, but I won the first game with like a rest after all that. And then game 2, I'm like down like 3 stocks to 1. And then I'm at kill percent. And then I was just like, oh wait, he just like jumps up inside Bs. This is very simple to deal with. And I slowly like won that game. And I won it by like last stock. He was like jump side being above the ledge, and I just jump rested into him because I already was gonna side B.
That's crazy.
What's funny is if I shield the side B, I can also just rest out of shield.
Dude,
But I don't know. It was kind of aura. Then I won game 3, but he played the matchup like really well. He was very like slow paced and like. But I was like, wow, I'm like actually playing bad. Then I had to fight this something Creek, a Min Min.
Oh, Camilla.
Super Creek, yeah, come on. Yeah. And that matchup's like good for Puff, but it's secretly even. But Min Mins all hate it.
Huh.
Okay, it's secretly even because what Min Min can do is Min Min can just nair on a platform and I can't do anything. And just like the thing is, since Jiggly, you know how like moves beat arms. Particularly if I have so much drift with like lasting aerials. So a lot of
Yes.
times if they're just mindlessly arming, I will like drift in with like a nair or sometimes even down air. It'll beat out the arms, combo into like grab and then throw them off stage. And then they're like, what? This is impossible. What do I do if me standing still arming loses? But like there are some things that are actually kind of hard in it, especially if I'm like at kill percent and there's like and they like do the ram with the weird jumping stuff.
That
It
makes
went game
sense.
5, like when we're like going even or like winning games, I'm like the longer the match goes, the better it is for me because like every edge guard, everything that happens, like that's more data than so it was like close games, then like game 5 was like very dominant for me just because like all his recovery routes or I don't know the pronouns. All of his
I-
recovery routes kind of like I figured them out and then it's like there we are. So like I wasn't like scared even though it was game 5, but they were playing it very, very well. And they had really good up airs specifically.
I'm glad you're able to clutch that out. I actually somewhat forgot about that. I keep like remembering the Bobo loss and the Spandex win, and forgot all the like you got some good wins in between that. Because MF Joe like was almost PR last season if I recall correctly, and just barely didn't make the cut if my knowledge is correct. And Super Creek is almost PR level player most seasons, I think. So you beat two like pretty up there players. And actually, I don't know where else I was going with that, but you got some good wins outside of Spandex.
I mean, I think like Ash is like probably like above that level. I'm not surprised she won those sets.
I don't know. I secretly think I'm really, really good. Or I think I'm I not so secretly think I'm secretly good.
What?
Okay.
What am I supposed to...
Ash is like getting PR level wins like in her head. She's like, yeah, I'm such a hidden boss.
Well, okay, it's more so like yeah, because like I think I'm better than my results say by like a big margin.
I agree.
I do agree with that.
And so by that it's secret, where if someone just looked up my results, even if they saw wins, it'd be like, oh.
Well, I also think that's just like everyone in Asheville though, because we don't have like exposure to like broader North Carolina stuff.
Yeah, I get broader NC access 3 months of the year.
I don't know how the cheer
Yeah,
list
and you're
works.
still the worst of us. That's crazy.
Whoa!
I'm sorry. That was me. That was me.
Alco and Nemo are
No,
both
that's the thing. I'll give up, bro.
better.
We have said worse to each other.
This is true.
That is some light work in comparison to some of the things we say.
But yeah, so I guess I got 3 good wins. I didn't realize that. Actually, I didn't.
She was like, I don't
I
know
was
who
gonna
these
say,
people
Ash,
are.
I think another thing in terms of like the way you perceive yourself and your skill is I think you just like don't have a lot of knowledge on like players in NC.
I don't. I know SE. I'm like homies with all the SE people. Not all of them, but like more of them.
It's like you'll get a win, and it's like if you win convincingly, you're like, oh yeah, no, that was like I'm not gonna be like, oh, easy dubs, but it's just like, oh, this wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. And since you don't know who the player is, you don't realize like if it's a good win in the moment sometimes.
Yeah, or like I felt like even if I didn't know who Storch was, I would have been like, that was like a crazy like set with like a lot of thinking for everybody. But like that was the only set that like super felt like that.
Well, I definitely think you are a very hidden boss that's very underestimated. I think pretty much everyone in this call, I think, is a hidden boss that's kind of low key held back, both fundamentally because I think sometimes I think Rich bypasses it with Yoshi somehow, but more than just Yoshi. But I think sometimes we all lack experience in like broader scenes and regarding like, oh, I've never seen this option before, because I'm used to my little Asheville bubble. Even though we
No,
have,
I
like,
would
this...
love to travel out of state more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
another
also-
thing is that like we're limited to practicing like 3 or 4 matchups at like a like solid level.
And we
This
don't
is
have
true.
cars.
none
Okay.
of us.
If I
I'm the only person in this call with both a license and a car.
whoa,
Dude.
chill.
Okay, I'm legally not allowed to drive. Like the
But-
doctor told me I can't drive. You know,
I could drive. I don't have a car though.
I think
I chose my "and" there word just like specifically for you, Rich.
I think I'm the hidden boss as well, but I did not show it yesterday.
Well, yeah, yesterday was Tuesday.
I did not show it on Monday. I was a little disappointed because I did really well at the QCC before that. Like because I got a 4th, I almost beat Maggie, who's been popping off recently. Hell, I'm pretty sure she got 2nd or 1st yesterday, or on fucking
second.
Monday. You said 2nd?
Second,
QCC
she
on
lost to
Tuesday
Dell
now?
twice.
But yeah, she's been doing well, and I also beat Nick. And I did well a few in other ways as well, but on Monday, I don't want to make too many excuses because it's probably not a good look, but I learned that there might have been other things going on, but I think eating before bracket is very important for me. Because my hands were like really shaky, and it wouldn't like I would try to do things in the game, and my hands would like hesitate and second guess, and it wouldn't like perform what I wanted to do.
2 of the 4 players you played were also like on alt, so that probably wasn't like helpful mentally.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. I kind of
would've
knew
pissed
this
me off.
before. I kind of knew this before, but I didn't like fully like it happened more so in like friendlies than bracket. But a little Drevis secret, especially if the person's better than me. If a top player or a player that's seated projected better than me goes up pocket against me, I get very tilted. I'm like, I get in my own head about it. I fought in Dothia. I actually prepped for the
Dale
Game &
McChicken?
Watch. Yes, I lost to Dale McChicken. And I think the eating thing was part of it, but it was also like a mental thing of like, oh, I wanted the Game & Watch. I want to see how I stacked up against the Game & Watch. I even studied for the Game & Watch beforehand. Tweak actually fought him on Matchbox and uploaded it to his like exclusive YouTube thing, so I studied that. And then I got the Fox. And I was like, oh, this player probably thinks I'm so bad, and I got in my head really bad. But I also think like my hands were just not. I don't know. I'll stop with the excuses there. Just if you make sure you eat before bracket and don't compete on a completely empty stomach.
If I eat before bracket, I lose round 1.
I guess everyone's different.
I eat before bracket. I'll like it'll get in my stomach and I'll be thinking about it and I'll be anxious.
I don't
Being
think I've
Ash in
ever
my
paid
bracket
attention to
path
whether
and
I
then offering to pay
eat
for
before
her
bracket
dinner.
or not.
I have no idea what either of you said.
What did Dylan you go?
I said seeing Ash in my bracket path and then offering to pay for her dinner.
No, but I don't really pay attention to whether I eat it before or not. I don't know.
I think for me it was because I competed at like 6 and I ate like a small thing of mac and cheese in the like 8 a.m. in the morning before work, and that was it throughout the entire day. I think I was really hungry and I was really out of it. But lesson learned. Actually, I say lesson learned, but I actually couldn't eat. I didn't really have an opportunity to. But lesson learned. I will hopefully do better next time I go out of region. I get very tilted with top player pockets. Fighting the Chugs Nest was a very interesting experience. I almost won that set 3-1, but then I SD'd game 4 at 0 to lose, so I had to clutch at game 5. And I think I fought someone between him and Bulbo, or did I? I forget.
Not between Jordan and Bulbo, no.
Oh, never mind.
I really wanted to play Sen's Fox. and Sen really did not want to play my Jigglypuff with Fox.
Oh, womp womp.
I'm fond of playing Andrew's pockets.
I love playing PR. Every time I play like a really good player's pocket, like PR level, I do like incredibly weird things to them, and they get really confused.
Huh.
I also just straight up do not really notice if I eat before bracket or not, but I will notice if I get like hungry mid bracket.
Yeah.
I guess I was hungry mid bracket. Or actually on the cart right there, I was dying a little bit. But Bulbo,
Did you go to secret QCC Tech? Secret QCC Tech. There is a pizza place that is like a 3-minute walk from the venue. You pay like $7 and get like the largest slice of pizza you will ever see in your life, and that has carried me through like most of my QCCs.
Noted. I will keep that in mind if that happens again.
All I
If you
really
get
want to say about this,
I will throw it at you.
Huh?
all I really want to say about this QCC is that both Daniel and Ash lost to PT, and who is their only PT practice?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I practice. You think I practice with these people? Rich, you have been my most consistent, like, friendly person.
I have not played your PT in a while.
This is true. Ash has not played my PT for probably like 4 months.
You played Daniel twice, like the day before. In PT Diddy.
I'll be honest, I was like playing, like I just killed him for trying to grab. He just switched back to Ivysaur. Surely he's not about to run across the stage and grab me.
No,
Bro,
Boba has
the
like a
scrub
really
dash
good
attack. Here's the thing: I had this scrub dash attack for the most part, like beat out of my system, like when I first started playing. And my friend Aiden would just like verbally abuse me for dash grabbing, so I like low key tried to stop.
Okay, no, I used to kill you for dash
dash
grabbing. And I'm just like, I thought I like got it. I thought I like, then I just get grabbed at like 60, and I'm like, okay, if I hold out, I get vine whipped. If I hold in, I get up air.
Yep.
I guess it's no DI.
That's why you don't get grabbed by Ivysaur is the real method.
Do I no DI so they can't up? Can they still up air with no
DI?
DI?
If you no DI, you're still probably getting vine whipped. It might not tip her.
Yeah, that's the thing though. We'll be less close to the blast zone. I don't know. Can you get up air on no DI?
Character dependent. IDK about Puff.
Because like I think I'm gonna try no DI.
So I have a
I'll
theory
keep that in mind next time we play.
I have a theory that playing Dylan is a nerf to fighting Bulbo, because I think Bulbo plays like Dylan on opposite day.
I agree.
I think their playstyles are so
Bobo
polarizing.
Plays a good Ivysaur, and Dylan
I will
does
say
not.
I love Bobo because all I do with Charizard is I like doing landing up air, and that's all he does with Charizard. It's really funny. I just like going for landing up air back air because it feels cool and it's really funny and kills early.
Oh no, when I played Bulbo, I don't really remember the set that much. I remember I played Greninja in 1-3-1, but he's powerful. I think he's more creative than me. I will say I do think there are more things I think there are more unique things going through his head, and I wish to poke at it. But
no, like
I love him.
He's like really creative, specifically like with like Ivysaur.
He's a labber. He's a larger labber than I am. That's like 100%.
Like I wouldn't say I don't know like the point that's like if someone's like a better PT but like a worse PT but a better player, because like I don't know, you're better. I think if you're better, you're a better PT. Like if you're beating people with PT that he can't beat with PT, how
Well,
is he
the thing is that Dylan beats them with Greninja.
I am a crash carried Greninja player. That such true statement from Patchwork.
But yeah.
I think as we wrap up this episode, we should all say one nice thing about each other. Starting with Daniel, you should say one nice thing about every single person in this call, including yourself. Self-love is good love.
Oh, thank you, Dylan. I think that my results outside of Monday have generally gone on the up, and I'm excited to see if it continues going like that. Rich, your improvement as of recently has been insane. I think I've met many, because I played since Smash 4, and I've played in the offline scene and the Wi-Fi scene, and I have not seen anyone personally improve at a rate that you have been in the last year, and it's kind of scary, to be honest.
Dormigi's younger than you.
It's true.
I did not bring up age. But
He went from like
Go on,
the
Daniel.
best player in the world in the past year.
yeah, but I meant out of players I know personally, not everyone in the world. Because I actually knew Zombo a little bit in Smash 4. He ghosted me as soon as he became big, but
Switch up on your day ones.
We are switching up on our day one.
Ignore system
He did.
injustice.
he did. He unfollowed me on Twitter when he became a top player. Little Drevis lore, but I like sure if I guess with him maybe he's a contender, but the fact that someone from Asheville is improving at that rate and not stopping, because most people improve and then they're just like, okay, well I'm this skill level forever now. I don't know, it's kind of crazy, but Dylan, I'm very happy to have you back in the scene. I think your mentality is amazing. I don't know how you went from having like a average mentality to like a perfect mentality with like just one little I should be having fun with this game thought in your head. I don't know how it made that big of a difference that suddenly, but I'm very happy for you. And Ash, I'm very sorry for being mean to you. I swear it is never personal. I think you have potentially the most, I was about to say the word potential twice. You have the most potential, in my opinion. I don't know exactly like what you need to work on. Maybe it'll have to be after like the health stuff is figured out. But I think that you have the potential to make a similar climb that Rich has if you keep at it. And you are probably the most intelligent in specific parts of the game in the community.
Okay, Rich, you next.
Okay. Daniel, I really appreciate just how much time you put into just like studying this game. I think you have like a really good understanding of like how matchups play out and like what your game plan is and like how you want to approach things. And you're really good at giving advice as well. I could not say the same for myself. I'm really bad at like giving advice. For myself, I really like how I'm really consistent and I don't have like bad losses. And I really like that I can play at a level that I'm like happy with like consistently. And I think like that's part of why I can improve so fast is because I can play at a good level like consistently. Dylan, I really appreciate your Ranbat spirit and our random dittos. I think those are pretty peak.
They are peak.
Are sick. And Ash, I really appreciate how you play Puff Yoshi. I just think it's incredible the things you do. Like I think you just play so intelligently. Like you'll just like know what I'm gonna do and you'll like checkmate trying to approach.
Oh yeah. I will go next. Daniel, I'm gonna piggyback a little bit on what said, but like I do truly appreciate your mind for this game. You're one of my like favorite people to talk to about Smash. And I also, it's like I already mentioned it. I love playing against you. It's just like you force me to like really think about what I'm doing, and I appreciate that. Gosh, you are like the greatest rival I could ever ask for. Every single set we play takes 3 years off of my life, and I would not have it any other way. I'm because my initially a certain Sonic player was my rival, but like it was kind of more of a one-sided thing. But it's really nice to play with someone and consistently go game 5. It's like we are like even, and I love that. For myself, let me think. I like how positive I've been lately. I do truly. I've been on like this wave of motivation, and like normally during the winter I can like get a little down, and like there are some off days, but like I haven't like felt like I've been like trapped in my bed, so that's awesome. And Rich, you are like my favorite person in the scene to talk to about like non-Smash Bros. Related things. I like cutting up with you. It's so fun. You're gonna make it really hard to switch up on you when I get big. So, and to round it out with Ash.
Ash doesn't have anything nice to say about us.
Wait, no, I do. Daniel, I like picking your brain and talking about. I think we play and we're like very good at different things, and it's very interesting and fun to like just talk to you about the game, and like give our own perspectives about things. And I very much appreciate how much you care and like the energy you put into this game. It like inspires me to like put that same in for myself.
Yippee.
Like I get frustrated playing against you, and that's like really cool because I need to like figure stuff out, and you're just like you're a very good goal.
I appreciate it.
And yeah. And you're just also like very fun to talk to. And you're also pretty funny. Like your like deadpan voice is like makes like when you're like joking around like really cool. And messing with you in a car is really fun.
We do have some carpools of all time.
Yes. And like when we are both the ones always fiending for carpools all the time because neither of us can drive, and so we're just like both passenger princesses yapping the whole way about the game. And that's like always like I got to know you very well just from carpools, and I think you have for me as well.
Don't forget about Rich and Dylan now.
Yeah, Rich, you're like
and yourself.
You like to talk. It's just like Yoshi this, Yoshi that. You put so much work, and you like you think like very hard and come up with like every time like there's a problem, you like find a solution. And like seeing that in like real time is like really inspiring. Like
yeah,
you're just like not stopping. You hit a wall, you find a way around it. And also like you have like watching you play is fun because like everything makes sense. Like I'm just like, yeah, that was right, that was correct, this was like, and it's like really interesting.
Thank you.
You joke about like Yoshi, or it's like it's just Yoshi. I'm not like really, I don't have to worry about anything at all, but like you put so much work in, and like it's paying off, and it's really cool. Also, you're really funny. And you're very good at chess.
This is true.
Dylan, playing against you is so funny. Whenever the first block loses, like every time, like I feel like I'm always scared when like I'm like he's up to something and I don't know what. Like the moment like Squirtle switches out, like there's something going on. He has some kind of plot cooked up. Like what is he scheming this time? And just like we play against each other. I would beat you in money matches, you would beat me in bracket. And then then I started winning against you a bunch of times in a row, and then we just started going back and forth. Like it was so funny. I saved Daniel so many times from you.
That's crazy.
And you were just also just a really cool friend and like very like fun to talk to. Whenever I see you, I'm like I need to hug you. You're so cool. Like, and your mentality is like cool. As someone is like, I don't know how like someone can lose to Jigglypuff and then like be nice to the person who just beat them right after. Like, whoa. It's like, it's very, very, like, playing you, there's like so many funny things like happening. I feel like we're both just like out for blood all the time. And you are just also like, your personality, everything, like, it makes everyone around you also want you to succeed. Even if we all joke about wanting you to fail. Yeah, you're
Thank
really
you.
cool.
I greatly appreciate it.
And yeah, you are not only the fastest animal, but also the wisest.
Oh, the healthiest and the
Yeah, the
wisest.
So
healthiest.
healthy, so wise.
Your blood
No,
is
no.
smooth.
It's so smooth. Now say something nice about yourself so we can wrap this up.
Oh my.
Ash went deep in everyone.
I appreciate it. This is what we're here for. This podcast is for friends talking it up.
Oh yeah.
This is true.
Say something nice about yourself.
Oh,
I'm tired.
oh wait, I forgot about that part.
Oh my god.
I'm secretly the best player in this call.
Truth
Whoa.
nuke. Truth nuke.
Super true.
Don't say Truk. I don't like that.
And like, I don't know, maybe I'm definitely a little delusional, but like it makes me like, it makes me want to prove it, so.
The drive is there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, just gotta keep at it. It'll come forth eventually.
This was such a good podcast episode. I can't wait for it to end, and then we do another one in like a week.
All right.
Wonder
So
what
nothing's
happens
gonna happen in the
now.
next week, so.
Anyways, in my
Smash
3 to
what
4
happened?
hour friendly session with Elfie.
I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
Bye bye.
Have a good night.
What an episode! I would say this is even better than our last episode.